Did you know that on top of the three core benefits of a personal accident policy, you can get additional coverages for additional premiums, some of which are capable of doubling the amount of indemnity paid to the insured based on certain conditions. And we are going to talk about these additional benefits today. What is up? You're watching Tito Talks, non-life insurance discussions with me, Miguel, your favorite Tito that loves to make non-life insurance topics easier to understand for both agents and clients. Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. We are very, very happy to be here with you this afternoon as I have a very special session lined out for us today. But before that, though, I'd like to give a quick thank you to everyone who subscribed to our channel so far. I know it's just been about 3.5 weeks of me doing this on a daily basis. Well, almost daily. But we're very, very happy with the amount of comments that we're getting on a personal level. Some agents think that my comments, that my content is helpful and it helps them review their basic ABCs of insurance. And some clients are interested in getting to know more about their policies through this channel as well. Well, don't you guys worry. Tito's not going anywhere, and we are ever more so motivated to provide you the content that you deem relevant to your non-life insurance needs. Also, don't forget to stay until the end of the video. Most of you don't even stay until the word for the day, and I research these things very hard. But anyways, we're very, very happy to talk still about personal accident insurance. If you weren't here during our earlier discussion or our previous video, which talks about the three core benefits of a personal accident insurance policy, I'm going to link the video up here just in case you want to view it as well. Now, on top of those three main core benefits that a personal accident insurance policy should have, there are also a myriad of additional benefits that you can request to have added in your policy, of course, with additional premiums. However, some of these benefits may be extremely applicable to you and may improve the type of coverage that you get based on what you're worried about. And today, we're going to tackle three of the more popular types of additional benefits which you may not know have been there all along. And let's start with number one. The number one additional benefit that we are going to talk about is, of course, our double indemnity benefit. Yep, you've read that right. And if you're thinking what I'm thinking about how to think about what you think this thing does, then you are absolutely right. Double indemnity has the potential to double your indemnity in the event of accidental death, meeting certain circumstances. Now, what circumstances may those be? Now, these circumstances are very, very specific, and they will not kick in unless the additional benefit is purchased, meaning that it's already part of your policy. Now, what the double indemnity benefit does is it multiplies the face value of your policy by 2, meaning if you have a 1 million face value policy, it'll pay out 2 million in the event of accidental death, should the death be occasioned by riding as a passenger of a public utility vehicle, riding as a passenger of an elevator, and 3, dying while inside a burning building or a burning public building, which could be theaters, malls, churches, business establishments, so on and so forth. So, if in the death of the insured, their death is connected to these three outcomes, to these three conditions, then the policy will pay out double. As simple as that. Isn't that great? It's a really good benefit to get, especially if you're on the road quite often or you're in the office on a regular basis. It helps give you more peace of mind, and it doesn't cost a lot to have it added to your personal accident policy. You should ask about it the next renewal you have when it comes up the next year. Now, With that being said, I'm pretty sure you're excited to know the second type of benefit that we're going to about. So, we're going to talk about benefit number 2. This benefit actually answers a very interesting question that we people from the insurance industry get from time to time, especially regarding personal accident insurance. What if I don't die from an accident, but someone kills me? And that's a really good question after all. Of course, your client cannot and should not, and I'm pretty sure they do not, want to be the cause of their own demise, i.e., they didn't plan for it. They didn't expect it. But nonetheless, it wasn't they who planned their own demise, but it was someone else who planned their demise as well. Which means it's not necessarily an accident because someone wanted it to happen. Someone wanted the customer out of the picture, sleeping with the fishes. And by no means, if you take things on a technical level, then yes, it's not considered an accident. And if you do not have unprovoked murder and assault as part of your personal accident insurance policy, then there's a fat chance that the policy will not pay out. However, if this benefit is acquired, if this benefit is paid for and included in the personal accident policy, then you're looking at the potential payout of the full amount of the policy as well. Yes, for a simple addition, you're adding an additional peril to which the insurance policy will cover against, which is unprovoked murder and assault. Take note, unprovoked, which means that the client, victim, poor victim at that, should not have asked for it in the first place. Hindi po naghamon ng away, hindi po naghanap ng gulo, hindi po nag-amok, wala pong hinawakan na tenga, so to speak. Now, with that being said, when you're talking about unprovoked murder and assault, it is very important to note, though, that this benefit still does not cover when the death is attributed to, let's say, police activity, not criminal activity, police activity, acts of war, rebellion, civil unrest, so on and so forth. And you'll be very surprised to know that these war risks, these invasion risks, are actually general exclusions for a lot of different types of insurance, not just personal accident insurances, by the way. And I'm pretty sure that will lead us to our last point for the day, and I'm pretty sure you're excited to know to learn about it, and that will be our third optional benefit. The last benefit we're talking about, something you may not have noticed at all, but it does come really useful, especially to the family of the actual insured who unfortunately passed away due to an accident. And this is known as the burial expense benefit. Now, the most interesting thing about the burial expense benefit is it doesn't just actually apply when you are talking about burials. As you well note, especially in today's culture, not everyone wants to be buried, and there is a growing number of people who would rather want to be put in an oven and turn into ash via cremation. And you'll be surprised to know that the personal accident benefit known as burial expenses also covers the cremation expenses. Now, with that being said, a specific amount is designed or is assigned to this particular benefit. No, you're not going to get the full coverage or the face value of the policy, unlike the earlier two, but you will get a certain amount allocated for you to help defray the cost of these particular expenses, from funeral services, burial expenses, even cremation services, as mentioned earlier in this video. Now, I hope you enjoyed these three particular benefits, and I do hope that you ask your insurer to have them included or to have them explained to you in better detail. And with that being said, I do know that I still owe you a word for the day. You're gonna love this too. I hear this all the time, especially at the office, and most people don't know that they are mispronouncing it, especially in regular conversations. And this word is, and please, don't say it this way, confirm. I know, sounds funny, right? Let me say that again. confirm with the emphasis and the stretching of the face muscles. Now, confirm is actually a verb which refers to you, or it refers to the activity as affirming a truth or agreeing to a particular truth or ascertaining that a particular truth is actually valid. So when you confirm something, you are admitting that it is true on your end. But however, people tend to make the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable, just like with our word for the day yesterday. And you can check out the word for the day yesterday in the same video I'm linking up there. So how do you pronounce the term confirm? Well, the trick is with the I syllable after the F sound of the word confirm in the second syllable. And yeah, I think I just said it. So to pronounce the term properly or with a neutral accent without the need to stretch your face, you simply have to pronounce the I sound as a U sound, or as an elongated U sound. Confirm, confirm. Or in short, yes, you've guessed it, if you were listening to our previous English Monday sessions, it's gonna sound like a schwa. Now let's say that properly for the first time. Confirm. Say that with me again. Confirm. And with that being said, thank you so much for tuning on with us today. Kindly check the rest of our playlist here. I'm already growing a playlist on motor car, and now I am growing my playlist on personal accident insurances. And don't you worry, in about a couple of more days, we're gonna start building our property insurance portfolio of videos. So with that being said, this is your favorite Tito Miguel saying I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.